It's November 20th, 2024. Check that out. Doesn't look like November, does it? This is Central Florida, middle of November. And notice how I don't have my face in the video. That's because you don't need to see my face, and my face is in other videos if you really need to see my face. But nobody wants to see a person's face. We have 8 billion people, and nobody needs to see another human face. We want to see nature, unobstructed by a human face, or by houses or cars or anything else. So I'm going to walk down a bit here so you can see it. This is a little park that's just about a block down from my house. Free for anyone to come by, hang out. Well, neighborhood people. It's a gated community. So not just anyone can come by here because, well, you know why, right? Riffraff. But it's a lovely, quiet area. I think I'm going to sit on that little swing right there. And see that gate down there? Like you go down this little hill here, you got to be careful because of the rocks, especially if you're older. But if you have the key, you can open up that gate and there's a trail. It goes down about 3/4 of a mile. And it's just all nature, just trees on each side, nice trail in the middle. Now we do have a lake, see that right there? See the reflection? That's a lake. And it goes further down. But because it's Florida, we do have alligators and we have snakes. So when we're going down the trail, you gotta watch for snakes. Now snakes don't want to be stepped on, so they will run away if they see you. But in case a snake doesn't see you, make sure you don't step on it because it will defend itself. And some of them are poisonous, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be alert. You gotta be looking at the ground. Watch the ground. Make sure you don't step on something living. All right, let's go. Let's go to the little swing here and see how it's fenced in. So, and then this little thing right here has some issues. We've had some hurricanes down here, and down there at the bottom, that's a rubber tree that fell over. Now, that was a couple months ago now. I think that was after Hurricane Helene. But it totally knocked over the fence, and it's going to take a professional to come down here and cut all that stuff out of there. I don't think there's any hope for getting that tree back up. It's just too big and heavy. So anyway, we got ferns here. Yeah, ferns, and all the way down that trail, ferns on each side, just growing naturally. I'm from Indiana, so you have to buy ferns up there. Here, they grow like grass, okay? Ferns are just growing everywhere. It feels like the Jurassic period in Florida. Usually humid, warm to hot. It's quiet right now. And look at these trees, these sprawling, I think they're called live oak trees. At least that's what I called them when I was a kid. I grew up down here in Central Florida when I was a kid. And a friend built that recently, the little thing there, because you see that right there, that incline, and you got older people that live here, and the rocks, they try to use the rocks to make it easier to go down, but you can easily roll on those rocks, and then you can see the leaves as well. The leaves are kind of slippery, they're slick, live oak leaves on the ground. So between the rocks and the leaves, it's easy to fall. And so to prevent that, we come up along the side here and then go down the steps. So it's much easier to go down. And that's just if you want to see the lake up close. There's also a little bench down there. Before we get all this rain and the flooding, and before that tree went down, people came down and just let their dogs, and that's kind of a little dog area. It's fenced in. Not very conducive right now. It's a little wild and overgrown. So anyway, but wow, look at all the vegetation, the jungle vegetation. It's pretty cool. And especially like, okay, so this, you get the tree on the left side, there it is, and you get the lake, and then you got all the stuff in between, all the branches hanging over, and the lake. Isn't that lovely? And here I am, I'm on the swing. Whee! Yeah, you can hang out here all day if you want to. If it looks like your day off or something, you could totally just hang out here all day. Now you'd be sweating, and there'd be mosquitoes if it was in the middle of July, because it'd be hot, like 95 hot. But it's November, so it's more like 78 or so right now. It's still humid, but 78 isn't too bad, just even if it's humid. So I thought I would let you see and enjoy the nature. And so in addition to not having to see my face, you can also replay this and mute it, so you don't have to hear my voice either, and you can just look at the nature. And of course we have videos out there that are like 11 hours long, but just like they'll pick a spot like this right here, right, and they'll just leave it there for 11 hours which is fine. And it definitely helps you go to sleep, but I don't plan on going to sleep. I enjoy looking at it, you know, but I don't just stare at one spot, you know. I want to look up, I want to follow the tree limbs. I like moving my head and seeing all around me. Not a full 360 necessarily, but close to a 180. I just want to see all my surroundings, because I'm sitting down in one spot, and just being able to see a full view of where I'm at is really nice. Almost a full canopy above. But there's no mosquitoes out here right now. And it's warm but not hot. So it's pretty nice. Now hopefully by this time next month, it'll be chilly and I'll have a hoodie on. But this, what you're seeing right here, will look pretty much the same. We'll see in a month. Let's see, today's the 20th of November, so that'll be the 20th of December, so shortly before Christmas. All right, have you had enough? Okay, I'll end it by this view right here. Okay, and what I can do is clip stuff. I clip parts of the video, and so this video right here I can clip and just make it its own little video where it's kind of a still shot, a live still shot, where you can just enjoy this one view right here. I'll play it for another 10 seconds or so and I'll be done. We're already up to about 9 minutes, so let's go up to 9:30 and I'll cut it off. All right, 30 more seconds. All right, there you go. Hope you like. And speaking of like, if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you like more videos, hit the subscribe. I don't do a lot of videos. I'm not monetized or anything. I'm just doing this because I came out here to clean up some leaves. I raked up some leaf piles earlier in the month and thought I'd come by and put them in trash cans. I do what I can with what I have. And if there's no trash cans, well, you can't exactly put them in trash cans. So I just wait until the trash can shows up and I do some more work. I do my part. All right, I'm out.